babies. I'm here to talk about my hair. I have a 22 inch, a 22 inch, and a 24 inch. No, it's a 22 and a 24 and a 24. That's what it is. 22, 24, 24. Okay. It's Brazilian hair. And it's crazy because everybody knows I am not a fan of Brazilian hair. Everybody that knows me knows that. Like, I've tried other textures and it worked way better for my hair than Brazilian has. But I was on a hunt trying to find some hair, trying to find somebody to bring it for me ASAP. I didn't even care what it was. I had a photo shoot I had to do, so I needed the hair. But only one that was available was Brazilian. I already was not too happy, but I said screw it. The guy had decent prices, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. You know. First thing first, I bought 3 bundles. Like I said, I did not need the 3 bundles. I only needed 2. I was making it on the U part, and I'm like, oh my god, these 2 bundles, it's like it finished my whole thing. And I was like, gaps was probably like this small. Honest to God, it was like this small between the tracks, and 2 bundles fit perfectly. And I said, oh hell no, I paid for the 3rd bundle. It's going in my hair. I don't care. So I went back in and I just dug it in. I was just fitting them in any single gap I had. I was fitting it in. I'm like, it's gonna work. It has to work. There's still probably like a quarter of a bundle left, but whatever. I felt like now I got my money's worth, you know. What else can I say? The hair. He was saying that, like, what he kept mentioning was that it was grade 5A, and every time I see somebody with hair, it's always grade 4A, grade 4A, grade 3A, you know, whatever. I never really paid attention to it, but when he said 5A, I was just like, 5A sounds a lot better, you know. So I'm like, okay, maybe his hair might be different, but you know, some people just like to talk shit. But when he delivered it to me personally, I know he ships and delivers, but if you live in the Philly area like I do, he could bring it for you. Like that night, he could bring it for you. When I ordered it, he probably came maybe an hour later, so it was very, very quick, very convenient. And he was like, he brought it out and he was telling me, open the package, you know, I want you to touch it. And the whole time he's talking to me about the hair and how to care for it. I was listening to him, but the whole time I was like running my fingers through it. I'm like, okay, I want to see if there's gonna be like shedding, because I know every time I buy hair and then I do that, there's always shedding. But then I always tell the company and they're always like, oh, you know, you have to co-wash it first, and once you co-wash it, all the hair will be out. And I was just like, okay, because that would like be the situation. Like after I would co-wash it, it would be fine. But the whole time, I promise you, I'm running my fingers and nothing. Like there's no shedding coming out. Like I kept looking at my fingers and he didn't even notice I was doing that. Like I just kept going over and over and over, and there was nothing. No tangle, no nothing on them. So I'm like, shoot, okay, I'm a little, maybe a little excited about the hair. I was trying not to act like it though. And it was soft. Oh my god, it was very, 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 very soft. Okay. And it just didn't feel like any other Brazilian that I had tried previously. So yeah, I was excited. And then he also was mentioning different like a conditioner and a shampoo he also sold. I'm gonna put a picture at the end to, you know, so you guys see what it costs, because honestly I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a white, it was in a white bottle. It was a shampoo and a conditioner. He also was selling that, and he was saying that's the best thing to use for this hair. Oh, silicone mix. That's what it was. It was called silicone mix. It was white and it smells great. Oh my god, it smells so good. And he was saying, you know, he sells those for $10 each, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get it because I really want this hair to last. And I never seen them in the beauty supply store, which was weird. I thought maybe if I did, I maybe seen it once because it somewhat looked familiar, but I know it wasn't familiar enough because I'm in the beauty supply store all the time, and I know I've never really seen it as often to any little regular one that I usually go to. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that I co-washed it that night with that conditioner. Oh my god, awesome. Like awesome. it, it was even softer than when he first gave it to me, and it was just like wow. And it was probably like 3 strands that came. I think it was 3 strands when I co-washed it that came out in the water. But when I washed it, the water was clear, so there was really no chemicals that touched his hair. This is looser than the original pattern. The pattern is called Posh Wave, but it's like the Brazilian curly. Like, no, not Brazilian curly, a Brazilian deep wavy curly. If you guys look on YouTube, you'll see that texture. The one that it reminded me the most of, that it kind of looks exactly like, is Kia Pierce when she had it from Forever Elegant Hair Company. The Brazilian deep wavy curly, it's exactly that texture. I promise you, it is that texture. When I washed it and when I put it to air dry, it was exactly like that. It was beautiful. I'm only saying was just because I had put flexi rods in it, but I put flexi rods in it the night before, not last night, but I put it in the night before. Had it on all day. My hair was flowing, girl. My hair was flowing. The curls stayed all day. And last night I came home from work. Oh, and mind you, I was at work all day, and I had it in a ponytail, in like a little bun, because I'm a waitress, so I had to wrap it up. I pulled it out the ponytail. The curls were still intact, as if I ain't doing nothing to it. And then I fell asleep. I fell right asleep. And Lord knows I never fall asleep without either putting my hair up in a bantu knot or putting flexi rods in, just because I don't be feeling like doing my hair in the morning. I don't have time for that. Like I said, I go to school and I go to work. I don't have time for that, But last night I fell asleep, not even with a scarf on. Like, I didn't even have anything on my head. I was knocked out cold, okay? And my hair came out like this. I didn't comb it. I promise you, I didn't even comb my hair all day today because I didn't have anything to do today. I'm off work and it's Sunday. But I did not comb it. I promise you. It's a tiny bit resistant in certain spots. Resistant, not tangling. It just might not go through as easily. But look, like, this is how I woke up. I promise you, this is how I woke up. There was no matting in the back. I'm in the back. I'm in the back. No matting in the back. And I'm a wild sleeper, okay? So yeah, the curls did drop from, like, me going to bed and not wrapping it up at all. But either way, that was the reason why I made this video, because I've never had hair like this before. Anytime I would go to hair, no matter how much I spent on the hair, it would be a frivoled mess if I went to sleep like that, period. So yeah, I love this hair. And like I said, I think I spent $280 for the 3 bundles. He's always having bundle deals. He's always having sales. I'm gonna leave his name below, but on Instagram it's the Hairman, but I think he has like an underscore in the beginning. I'm gonna put it in the link below because he's ridiculous. Like, his stuff is just amazing. I love it. What else can I say? Any cons about this hair? I honestly don't have any so far. Like, I've only had this hair in for a week, but usually about a week in I would see some type of con. Like, I know the hair is still brand new, but usually I would see something. But no, nothing. It's the same since when I first got it, which is crazy. And I haven't really been doing much with it. I've barely been putting a comb through it. Like, I'm loving it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Leave a comment. Thumb me up if you like it. Yeah, so bye.